sick puppies. Two tough guys with concrete for brains.
A very special episode of Top Lists. Still a dumb name, by the way. Now,
You're the one who uses it.
you're the one
First
who
time
thought of it.
I came up with it. Oh, that's a good name.
No, I
Yeah,
didn't.
Yeah, you did.
I deny it all.
That's why you start using it. What we say we're going to call you in Coca-Cola. Oh yeah, Top List. That's a good name.
I deny it all.
He did.
I deny it. Today, they are testing different types of cola. In the 4 cups in front of each of them is Pepsi, Coca-Cola, RC or Royal Crown Cola, and a local Kroger brand called Big K.
And a hair in one of them.
Preferably without the hairs, could change the flavor. They are going to put them in the order that they think that they know after they taste them that they like the best. They've already done a list of what they thought they might like the best based on the names of the product and what they've tried before, although Alex doesn't drink enough of this type of pop to actually make a list like that.
Nor does he remember.
Colton will be checking against his list to see how close he was.
I failed.
And then afterwards, they're going to see if they can actually name what they put in order. So it's a taste test, it's a blind study, and it's a little fun. I don't think you're going to see anybody gagging.
Probably
It's
not.
science.
You know, the strange thing, they all look the same. I know you can't see them, but they all look the same. And they even all smell similar.
Yeah.
There's almost no way to tell them.
When I was pouring, I was amazed by the amount of bubbliness, the smell, everything is very close on these. So, let's see how good your taste buds are and what you do and don't like.
Listening to Snap, Crackle, Pop cereal.
Yeah, it is.
They crack so much. It's like listening to that Snap, Crackle, Pop cereal. That crispy. What's it called? What the hell is it called?
Water
Oh shit!
and water.
Almost dropped it. Okay. C2A. Pepsi.
He's so sure.
It's that kind of same kind of aftertaste. That's interesting.
Colton's actually washing out his mouth after each one. He's really devoted to this
Well,
test.
it's like, you know how I said this one was Pepsi?
Yes.
This tastes more like Pepsi than Pepsi.
Well, maybe it is Pepsi and the other one's not.
I don't know. It fucks with your mind. That's interesting.
That's going to be the first problem. Drinking mass amounts of carbonated beverages can
Consume mass
cause
quantities.
gaseous emanations.
This is the part everyone loves, though. Who doesn't love?
Some people don't like that.
you're gonna say-
People with good manners.
I thought you were gonna say about 90% of the world doesn't like that, but
Yeah, let's go with that. By 90% of the world, yeah.
I'm sure actually they don't give a fuck. They're already being chased by lions or something like that. They're not even watching this, so.
It's where the 10% comes from.
Right.
And the other 10% is too busy getting raped by Cossacks.
Cossacks?
Yeah, if you know what that quote's from. Okay.
I'm out. Don't look at me.
You think I know?
No. Just let the viewers at home play along.
The views of home. This is an interactive experience.
Actually, this is an experience watching us try different cups randomly. Not very interactive.
Someday we'll have the ability to shoot the flavor through the screen at you.
Well, we
Prepare
won't
to
have the
receive. Phrasing.
Well, we won't have the ability, but somebody will, maybe. They're all so similar, it almost doesn't matter which one the favorite is.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, there's almost so little difference. I think I'm gonna go B, then A, D, C. Most to least.
Okay. Alex, are you getting toward a most to least?
Yes.
Are we doing left to right as most?
Yeah, that's right.
Left
Well,
or
I
right?
am. I don't know about him. Be confusing. Starting to different ways.
That's what I'm doing too.
That's why I wanted to ask.
Try and identify. I'll start with my most to least. See if I can. Oh, that was weird.
Alex is here just for the burping. Under credits, guy who burps a lot. Alex.
Burp back. Is this one Coke?
I don't know. I'm asking you.
Okay, C2B Coke. I want to say.
Your first one is C2B, and you think it's Coke.
Yes.
Your second one is. And yes, I'm writing this down.
C2A.
C2A is.
Aftertaste, I'm gonna guess Pepsi.
Okay.
Although I believe it was RC as well.
Well, you gotta pick one.
I'm just saying, I think it's Pepsi.
Okay,
I'm
but
gonna
you
go
would
with Pepsi,
believe it.
But I would believe RC because they're probably
Okay.
similar anyway.
What I would like to see is that he gets every single one wrong. 0 for 4.
That would be interesting. I'm sure.
It also could be interesting, though, if you got all right. I mean,
Yeah.
that would also be
I'm gonna guess.
statistically unimportant.
Statistically, I'm gonna guess I get at least one right because I have some kind of chance to do it, but I doubt it. I hope I get my favorite one right because that'd be embarrassing. It's like, can you imagine if I get the least favorite one right? It's
Right.
like, that one's definitely RC and it was right. So Coke, Pepsi.
All right, and Alex, I
Big
need
K,
your
RC.
order there.
C1A,
C1A,
C1C,
C1C. Sounds like a disease.
B,
C1B,
and C1D.
C1D.
It's better than
I see.
HC.
C1C sounds like CDC is what I'm thinking. The CDC. Okay,
Well, it's better than
and
HC.
keep in mind, if you're playing along at home, that their cups are labeled differently depending on what's inside them. So all 4 of these are not in any particular order. If Colton's C2A, for instance, is not necessarily the same as Alex's C1A. So now I will go through and do the big reveal of what is what. Dun dun dun.
Should I like overact this whole thing I do in game shows? Oh my god! Oh my
Yes,
god!
yes.
Oh my god! Oh
If
my
you
god.
get one right, you can. No whammies, no whammies. Boom. Okay, another reference. If we've got.
Big money, big money, big money. Stop!
Okay, how do we want to do this? You want the big reveal of what your number 1 is here, Colton? Alex, I'm just going to do yours real quick because you have no stake in this since you did not pick favorites and you did not try and indicate them. So your number 1 is Coke.
C1A. Coke. Okay.
Coke. So Coke is your favorite if you go out to a restaurant and you do have a choice.
I like
which
the
at most
aftertaste.
restaurants you get one or the other. So.
I like the aftertaste.
You like the Coke aftertaste. All right. Number 2.
C1C.
C1A is Coke. C1C, your number 2 one, is Pepsi. So the 2 big brands, you can go anywhere pretty much in the world to get those 2, which
That
is good.
one, he just recognized them so much. He's like, okay, that's Pepsi, that's definitely Coke.
Yeah, and he did, if you notice, he picked those 2 pretty far ahead of time from the other 2, if we keep much of that on here. All right, your third one then,
C1B.
C1B, is the RC Cola. So you went pretty much down the line, which the last one then would be Big K, in terms of countrywide and maybe even planet-wide popularity there with Coke, Pepsi, RC, and the generic or the store brand. So I don't think there's any surprises there, but just for your own edification, if you enjoy that Coke so much. Colton,
Alright.
we need to see how well you did.
He's smiling. I guess I got them all wrong again.
First of
How
all,
well you did.
First of
Let's
all,
see how well.
you said you thought you would like Coke the best.
Uh-huh.
Your thinking list was Coke, Pepsi, RC, and then the Kroger brand,
Right.
which is exactly the way Alex picked them.
Right.
So what you thought is what Alex's taste buds picked out.
Right.
That exact order, which is strange. But when we get into what you thought you have, which after you drank them, you put Coke and Pepsi first and second again, but you switched your Big K ahead of RC.
Mhm.
So even if you're right about them, Big K seemed to have moved up in your opinion.
Right.
Or RC Cola moved down, either way you look at it. But I'm going to tell you what you got right and what you did not.
Okay.
Your first one on your list is C2B, correct?
Right.
All right. And you thought it was Coke.
Right.
And you thought Coke would be your favorite.
Right.
All right. I want to tell you that you are absolutely wrong.
It just showed it in his face. You are absolutely fucking wrong.
I skipped the fucking. Okay. That's okay. We're gonna cut that out. Your favorite one actually is the cheapest. The Big K Kroger brand. You need to stock up on that stuff when it goes for like $2 for $1, which it does often. $3 for $1, maybe even during big summer promotions. You need to stock up on that stuff because that was your favorite.
You know, the strange thing though, the taste in these are so similar. It's pretty hard to find which one it actually is.
So in other words, you would be happy with any cola we buy you, basically.
A lot of these, yeah, pretty much.
Okay, so you actually put Big K first.
All right.
And then your second one was C2A,
Yeah.
which you believed was Pepsi,
Right.
which you also thought Pepsi would be your second favorite. And Big K, which you thought would be your least favorite, and you thought in the order that you tasted them was third, moved all the way up to first. So
Right.
guess what your second one is?
Oh, gee, is it RC Bob?
Exactly.
Oh, gee, is it RC Bob?
You win absolutely nothing, but you are right. You thought the Big K and the RC would be placed way behind the Coke and the Pepsi, and instead you picked them 1 and 2.
Right.
So
does that mean C2D would be then by order of elimination?
by reverse order, it would be
Pepsi?
Pepsi, and let's see, C2D is Coke. So
Okay. So.
you did pick
Coke is
over
3.
You did pick Coke over Pepsi,
Right.
which you assumed. The problem was that the two pops that you didn't know as well actually moved up to the front of the list for you.
Right.
So this is a big revelation for you now. You know you can go out and buy any of those cola brands
Pretty
and be
much.
perfectly happy with them.
Well, I already knew that.
And, well, yeah, because you'll drink anything. Phrasing.
Literally.
And then
Well, that wasn't such a chore now, was it?